yo, I came a long way and still got far to go. One of my earliest memories, I was just 4 years old. My uncle pointed to the sun, said one day that it's gonna go. Remember thinking to myself, what happens to the people though? That's when I realized it could have been all good a week ago. But nothing stays the same, you need to fall for the leaves to grow. At least I know I'm the sole controller of the peace I hold. I seen a snake eyes too many times to repeat the role. You ain't bringing nothing to the table, you don't get nothing off it. When you spend your whole life running shit, it tends to be exhausting. As I get farther from the cradle, while getting closer to the coffin, friends and families getting distant, you don't see your peeps as often. That's just life cycles. Though we might be headed to the same place with the same goals, but that don't mean we moving at the same pace. Keep it short, don't step on the court if you ain't review the game tapes. Gotta practice to be calm through the turbulence, like when the plane shakes. I heard my brother say, when the fun stops, you need to change something. Know the anger's a sign to act. Acting it out don't change nothing. Well, at least for the greater good, it's only good if it's great for me. What's great for me essentially blossoms throughout my family tree. My family tree eventually brushes another family tree. I guess that means what's good for me is probably good for everything. History's mostly told from the witness, not the participants. I only knew my worth once I found out my insignificance. The streets is full of shit, dumb ideologies and hypocrites. Forgot about the foundation they laid down for them brick by brick. Without a foundation, everything collapses and turns to rubble. Another day, another struggle. Find other ways for other hustles. Use prayer to build my inner strength. That's the protein that recovers muscles. In reality, most violations come from someone that loves you. When you disloyal, you contaminate soil. Share with someone that trusts you. Bridges were made to be crossed, not burned. That just earns you some trouble. Sometimes you need to push your pride to the side. Maybe sometimes it ain't addiction, you just decide to get high. Before I find a road to success, I need to find me a ride. What's good in having information if it's never applied? You either build or destroy. I see destruction, I sever ties. Bullshit all you want, just try to never tell yourself a lie. It's only 3 people I owe anything. That's me, myself, and I owe it to me to live myself, cause who else gonna look out for I? The answers from within, cause solutions ain't falling out the sky. Life's a roller coaster, you don't have to be tall enough to ride. We was never taught to thrive, we was only taught to survive. That's why I stay with something sharp like I'm calling Lakers in 5. To be or not to be, I chose pollinate with the hive. I need to save Dow from Drastic, so I gotta take them alive. I missed a few steps, but I guess I'll take it in stride and just make sure my next step is more preparation applied. You only slip when you hesitate to slide. Sometimes I might need to switch my energy, that's when I meditate, palms high to the sky. My moral trip is solo, it's too long a drive for a tribe. I'm conductor on this train and these tracks is all in my mind. Where can I go? Anywhere my imagination travels. My dreams built the universe and everything inside that matters. Back to the physical, the entropy done got it scattered. Using thought to make my space expand while climbing Jacob's ladder. I'm cautious how I move, don't want to go where I can't make it back from. Ain't gotta look out for a Judas, you got the right faction. It ain't no booklet with instructions for when life happens. Just gotta go with what you know to gain some type of traction.